It's great that I can get everything done so easy. And the laundry's just here. It's literally walk around the block, drop the laundry off, pick it up later, and we're done. Yeah, that's the coffee shop owner where her kids were.
Hi guys.
She said the kids are with grandma up here somewhere in her house. And she said her husband works at the airport. That's why you never see him. She said he starts early and he finishes late. So apparently he likes his job. But yeah, he works a lot of hours. But they're a really nice family. Really nice family. Hunky coffee shop, no more. It's funny, when I found out that place was gone, I really didn't think I'd find another good coffee shop in this area, but hers is excellent, really good. And that family's been there, they've been there forever. Like, it's hot. It does get cold in winter. I just checked today and it said December, January and February. It gets cool here, but that's it. It's 3 months. And yeah, the rest of the year, you're going to roast your ass off pretty much. This guy's got a load of lunch boxes and a bag of soup for some people somewhere. I thought it might be for the workers here. That's what they might have gone out. It's gone all quiet, so they've probably gone off for lunch at one of the canteens over there. This is the back of my coffee shop and my shop, which is useful, very useful. That's the owner's car, the coffee shop owner. She's got one of the mini VinFast. They're not cheap though, they're 10 grand ish, just less than 10,000 UK pounds, about 10,000 US dollars. And it's not a big car, so actually I'll have to ask if it's electric or petrol. I think it's electric. That's beautiful. Got the firewood stuck there. It's going to collect my washing. Oh, this is such a nice little neighbourhood. My choice was between staying in central Hanoi or staying here, or going 5 hours on the bus to Lao Cai. Right now this is fine. So this is Moto Go. If you ever want to rent a motorbike, get your washing done, or stay in a hostel, this will be your go-to place. Really nice people. Alright stuff. So I've got my washing. Feels like it's going to rain. There's no one there, so it was laid. My washing was laid out on the table. I just found my bag, bagged it myself, and a guy came up and said, "Have you paid?" And I said yes, and I walked out. Cool. Sunday. So on the back of that Chinese guy's shirt, he's got the word fungus. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know what that means. You don't want fungus on the back of your shirt, probably. So coming too early, but child labour. The kids doing the clean the knives and forks. Yeah, it's too early for food. Get some. Well, those noodles look good actually. Oh, it's pig's ears. It's pig's ears. Too early. So the mum from that store has tried to rip me off again. For how many times now? She tried to rip me off. Like, I bought 2 noodles. The daughter saw me pick them up. She said it's 30. Took it to the counter. Gave the woman 50, and she gave me back 10. I said to her in English, "Are you doing this to me again?" Like, she's literally tried to overcharge me every time I've been there. I don't mind because I know what the prices are and I can sort it out, but what a devious little devil. Well, she's not that little. She's in her like 60s probably. Devious devil. Some strange construction there. Is that an allotment? Like a garden, or someone lived there? I'm not sure. Some sort of little house in there. Maybe it's just an allotment. I asked the owner of the coffee shop yesterday if they're building a rail line out to the airport here. She said no, but I think she maybe just doesn't know. I'm pretty sure they're planning to build a rail line out here. It's going to take a while. I do not know what that is. What is that? Helio by Bittis. 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, some people following me. Someone there is driving an Escalade, a huge American car. It looks a bit, it's an older model, but those things are so expensive. One thing about Vietnam, there does seem to be a lot of corruption. From what I read and glean. Yeah, it seems to be quite a corrupt country. I think they're trying to clean it up, but it's never easy. Yeah, that's the Escalade. Hey. Oh, I just bumped into the same foreign guy as yesterday, so we do exactly the same loop. Pretty much exactly the same time in the morning. Oh, he's got a beautiful smile, that guy. Oh, he's going that way. Oh, he knows this area, I reckon. Yeah, he knows it round here. I wonder if he's living round here. Maybe he's got a girlfriend here, or maybe he's just staying in a hotel. But the chances of me seeing another foreigner doing the same walk as me in this place, very small. Oh, that's the other side of that allotment. Someone's hemmed it in. Someone has hemmed it in. Wondering if that guy, the foreign guy, is French, because you do get a lot of French here because of the old colonialism, and it's often people from France who can't speak much English. I wonder what he's doing here. Interesting. Someone's dumped the bag here. Not the best place to dump a bag of rubbish. But it is, I can see why me and the French guy use this little lane, because it is very beautiful down here. My English country lane in Vietnam. So the owner of the coffee shop was showing me a few places out here this way yesterday. There's a camping resort. Where's the camping resort? One was 50 kilometers and one was 14 kilometers, like literally 14 kilometers that way, and you're at this beautiful resort. I think that was like a homestay, but it had like, it's up in the hills, it's split onto different levels, and they had like jacuzzi pools attached to the rooms. Food looked amazing, doing like barbecue and really good. Good morning, Chao-Wei-Sang. And the one that's 50 kilometers away was like, it looked like it was in a national park. There's like a river running through it. It's classed as glamping. All the Vietnamese gave it like 5-star reviews, and then I got to this foreigner review, and the foreigner was like, "This place is terrible." I don't know. So she says you should rent a motorbike from Motogo and go up and stay a night in one of those places, but I'm just not in the mood for it on my own. Like, not the because I've done this stuff before. Like when you're on your own, if I go ride up there, check in, have a little walk around, and then I'll just be talking to myself. So there's a guy in the field out there. I'm not sure what he'd be doing at this time in the morning. I'm not sure what people are doing. Oh, he's got a bag of something. Got a bag of something. Okay. What he's got in there. I wonder what he's got in there. He's got a big knife and a big black bag. Interesting. So I've had a bit of rain last night, and that's cooled things off. So the guy's coming on his bike now. I think he was collecting grass. That's what he was doing the other day. He stopped on this side and he was chopping something. I think it's grass. Maybe he's feeding animals with it or something. Yeah, I was just thinking about a couple I watch on YouTube who they moved to Chiang Rai years ago now. Then they moved to Hua Hin in Thailand. And then they moved to the Philippines. And then there's another guy and his wife. They just left Hua Hin in Thailand, moved to Canada, and then suddenly decided they didn't like it and moved to Mexico. Good morning. Oh no, it's a different guy. Is it? Or maybe that's the guy. I think our man had a black bag. Where to live. Yeah, I watched a video last night or yesterday afternoon. Last night. It was interesting. It was 3 guys. They all met up in Da Nang in Vietnam, down on the beach halfway down the country. But one was living in Bangkok, one was living in the Philippines, and one was living in Da Nang. And I found it interesting, the guy living in Bangkok. I can never get my head around why people live in Bangkok. And he lived near where my friend was living in Bangkok, in Samut Prakan. And he described where he lived on the BTS, so it's literally very close to my mate's girlfriend's house. And I know that area. It's a really Thai area, which you might think is great, but what that means in Bangkok is it's like an area of Bangkok without the expat facilities. And the only thing he said he liked about it, well, he described this condo. It's got an infinity pool and it's got a gym, and they all do have these gyms, but then they have these tiny rooms. He was living in like 31 square meters. And then he was saying, like, he goes downtown on the monorail, the BTS Sky Link, and yeah, you go downtown and you get off at these different stops, and pretty much all you've got is shopping malls and bars, and it's like there's just not enough green for me. Like that part, I know that part of Bangkok, so where he's living, there's no parks. There's certain parts of Bangkok where there's virtually no parks at all. It's just literally concrete jungle. I couldn't do it. Like, if you got the money to live abroad, Bangkok would not be my choice. That's me, I guess. I love green spaces. Like where I lived in Chiang Mai was so beautiful. Like the university campus where I worked as well was only down literally at the end of the road, and that is like a park in itself. It's just this huge green outdoor space. And then yeah, all around Chiang Mai it's green and lush, but Bangkok, I don't get it. Yeah, my mate's moved out of Bangkok now. He's down the coast a bit. It's a funny life in Thailand. Yeah, so food, I had been eating almost the same thing every day. There's not a huge variety of food around where I am. Well, not stuff I want to eat. There is stuff Vietnamese, but I've just had instant noodles the last 2 days. In fairness, before that I ate loads of meat and rice and veg. I just felt I needed some light food for a few days. That's a big plane, I think. What's that? Which airline's that? Vietnam Airlines, maybe? Yeah, Vietnam Airlines. got a yellow plane. Don't know what that one is. Is that the post office? I don't know yet. Yellow Airlines. Not sure. Not sure. We've got a guy jogging. We've got another Vietnam Airlines. Got a man with his bounty on the back of his bike. We've got the yellow one waiting to take off. It is all happening here this morning. Wow, a yellow plane is very loud. Very loud. Man, the old lady tried to rip me off again for food last night. She tried to get me to pay 40 instead of 30. Even though her daughter had already shouted out it was 30 to me in English. Mum probably didn't understand that, but she knows the price of all that stuff. Every time I go, I have to correct her on what the prices are. Cheeky little monkey. I wonder what she's saving up for. She must be stashing cash for a secret project. So the temple's kind of open. This is the goddess of mercy. She's reading prayers out of her prayer book. It's the first time I've seen that. And it's a female monk, a nun, which is quite unusual. Some sticky rice. Yeah, you can take it. Oh, no. So I think there's some sort of weather system moving my way. I'm not sure if it's a typhoon. It's this pink thing. It's out near Taiwan at the moment. And I'm here. So it looks like we're right in the path of this thing. Yeah, I think this thing is a typhoon, so could have some pretty harsh weather in a few hours. Looks like it's a few hours away.
Đi theo mình nhé.
Wow, that looks like England. Very beautiful. Lots of flowers. I don't know why why they've done this, but they've laid out a lot of Buddhist prayer books at the temple. Maybe they got wet. I don't know. Drying them out. Interesting. Just when I step out of my room at night, it becomes very exciting. Jesus Christ, the number of motorcycle accidents that get posted in my Facebook feed right now in Vietnam are crazy. And you just can't understand it because they're often going slow and they literally just drive into each other. It's like, what is going on? Yeah, let's get some dinner. This place is so crazy, so that's where I normally get food, but I tried theirs, barbecue. I just wanted to know if the price was right. Yeah, it's 100,000 for a long kebab. So, what's the same? Just checking I wasn't getting ripped off. I'm not. We've got a dog, we've got our dinner, some chips, and a big bottle of water. That works. Ah, that was a good day. It was meant. Inside it's nice and calm. Dragon everywhere. Hello! Not me. Him. That's quite interesting. He's ordering a lot of food. Like a lot of food. Hey, how you doing? So those noodles. Once you stick a kebab in, this is just part of my kebab. A massive kebab. Oh my god, that is so good. That's my dinner with a few potato chips tonight. Perfect. The people around here wake up early. This lady selling soy, the rice I bought yesterday. She ripped me off. She overcharged me. Never mind. I don't know if you can see, but in the far distance there's two spires of a Christian church. Quite a lot of Christian churches here in Vietnam. Be interesting to see what the Vietnamese interpretation of Christianity is. Got to stop taking pictures of this. I just find it so beautiful. So beautiful. I can't stop like taking videos and photos. I've not been anywhere or done anything, and I've made 3 full camera folders, about 15 gigabytes each, since I've been here, not doing much. And the foreign guy is back again. He's not very old, he's either my age or a bit younger. But yeah, he's definitely staying in this area. But yeah, this is the thing to do if you live out here. You've got to get up early and enjoy these cool mornings before it gets warm. Off to work, free on a motorbike. Beautiful. Okay, so that guy bought his phone today so he could talk to me. I was right, he's Russian. Oh, what an interesting story. So he's been living here 3 years. He lives here. He's got his wife runs a massage, and they've got the Airy hotel. And yeah, he said he came here, he fell in love, he's married a local lady, and yeah, he's been here for 3 years, and he said he'd moved his business from Russia to here. I don't know what his business is, but so interesting. So yeah, he really made an effort to talk to me. He said he's been doing meditation for 10 years and it really helps him. Probably tried to give me some advice. Oh, and he said there's a lake over here, he showed me on the map, Nong Nook or something, where you can swim. He said it's really good on the full moon. Only takes 25-30 minutes to get there. And he said, yeah, he said it's really nice. So there we go. Oh, Isn't it incredible, the kind of people you can meet? Oh, the first thing he said, he asked me which country I was from, and I said England. And he's so nice. He's just like the sweetest guy. And he's like, oh, our countries are fighting right now. And I said to him, yeah, but it's not us, is it? You know, our governments are having a fight. But I know Russian people are nice people, and same as us. we're all good people. It's just the governments that can't get along with each other. So what would my theory be on this? He would have stayed at the Dragon Airport Hotel like I am right now. When he met his wife, I wonder if he was running a business, so he was flying here for business. I might go and speak to him and show me on the map where his businesses are. So, what a cool guy. Oh, that's a really nice start to the day. I'm glad he stopped and talked to me. Yeah, it's funny because you can get like you can get foreigners that are really standoffish, expats especially, that don't want to talk to other foreigners, and then you get people like him, and I'm always happy to talk to anybody. But yeah, you get, it's funny, get these little cliques that form where, well, some people, they're so sick of their home country they don't want to talk to anyone that's from there or from somewhere similar, so you get that phenomenon. And then yeah, you get these little cliques that form. So like, say you go to a city you've not been to in a Vietnam or a Thailand, you'll have these little groups of foreigners who only speak to the people in their little group of foreigners, and you only get like initiated into that group of foreigners if you've been there a while, and it takes a while to get it's like join the secret society or something. Oh, lovely. So yeah, the one thing that comes through with that guy, he seems really happy with his life. Like really happy. Probably teach me a few things. Wow. Yeah, you know those people that you see and they've just got a big smile on their face? Not the guy who just went past me on the bike, he looks a bit grumpy. But yeah, you see those people and they've always got a big smile on their face, like that guy. Oh. That's the way life should be. Yeah, I think we had some more rain last night. The air's really crisp, really nice. So beautiful. That's quite interesting then. So the locals here will be a little bit used to having a permanent foreigner around. Oh, what a great guy. I just can't believe of all the fucking places that you'd meet an expat living right next to the airport. But yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? Get a lot of expats staying in hotels here, and one has fallen in love with a girl in the local neighbourhood. I guess with the volume of foreigners, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's so cool. Beautiful love story. There you go. Love is still alive and well. It's not in my life. Yeah, one thing that's quite interesting is there's a lot stronger link between Vietnam and Russia than there is between Vietnam and England. The shared communism. They still do a heck of a lot of exchanges. Like, I mean, I met the woman in the coffee shop a couple of days ago whose son was flying to study in Moscow, and I've met a lot of people here, young and old, that have studied in Russia, and you get quite a few Russian tourists here, but normally stereotyping, but it's true, the Russians love the beach. So you find a lot, well, you used to find a lot in Nha Trang. I don't know if that's changed. I haven't been there for a long time, Yeah, Nha Trang used to be very popular, and Nha Trang. But yeah, Russians love a good beach. Yeah, a walk like this in the morning is a bit like a meditation because it's so peaceful. Well, there's flowers there mixed in with the bits and bobs. Oh, it's so peaceful. So peaceful. It's funny how our lives take a turn though, isn't it? Something like falling in love with someone and all of a sudden you're living in Vietnam. I remember watching an interview with James Richardson, who used to present Football Italia. I used to love that, like 30 years ago. I used to watch a lot of Italian football at the weekend on that show. He was always in Italy having an ice cream as he talked about the day's matches, but he said he learnt Italian because he had an Italian girlfriend. It's like, so yeah, this guy has learnt Italian because he had an Italian girlfriend, and then he's probably been one of the only English people with that level of Italian and that knowledge of football. So we got the job on this, was it a Channel 4 programme? I can't remember. It's one of the big channels in the UK. I don't think it runs anymore. Boys are off to school on their electric bikes. They gave me a wave. Lady gave me a big smile. I know, I'm pretty good at getting on with people, like, but yeah, I've met some really nice people in Vietnam. I've never had a problem with Vietnamese. Yeah, in fact, talking about Nha Trang, in Nha Trang, the girl that used to work on reception, I visited there first, I think it was 2013 or 14. I went back in 2019 and she wasn't working at that hotel anymore, but she was still in touch on Messenger and she arranged my hotel booking for me. And then she invited me to her family home for dinner with her husband, and she had I think she had one kid at that time. And yeah, husband came to my hotel, picked me up, took me to he was a fisherman, took me to their house on an island in the river. It's super interesting. They were yeah, they were just really nice people. So yeah, I've had that all over. And in fact, yeah, the same hotel, the guy that was working on reception, he moved to Dalat to manage a hotel there, and he had me stay at his hotel in Dalat. Yeah, you can make really good friends with Vietnamese. Woo! Yeah, this lady's here just about every day. That lady, not sure. This one about every day. Someone's got their rabbits here. Red-eyed rabbits. Good morning. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. There was a whole building in there. Literally touched the buildings on all sides, and they managed to demolish it without pulling the other buildings down. That's crazy. Yeah, they're building a hotel. Next time I come back, there'll probably be a hotel finished up, and one there as well. So I just met a Dutch guy I met last night. He just told me they're all racist here. It's terrible. He's going to make lots of videos about how terrible Vietnam is. Oh, he's flying to China today. I think he's living in Thailand. The guy's absolutely clueless. He's like my age and he's an absolute arsehole. Oh well, karma will come and bite him in the ass. I'm trying this lady's soy, which is like rice, with sticky rice with a few things. Thank you. Thank you. See you later. Have one.
Yeah.
Oh, you got red rice.
Soy.
Yeah. Right. Oh right. Soy. I'll try this one.
Very good.
Very good, yeah? Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's got the red one. Thank you. I haven't tried this before. Oh, thanks. Come on. So she was really nice. She's got a lovely smile. So the other two, they got a bit angry. The one that sold me the soy yesterday, she got a bit mad at me this morning. She's like, why don't you come and drink coffee here? She knows why I go to the other place, because it's a proper comfortable coffee shop where I can plug my computer in and sit down. But yeah, so she charged me 20,000 for soy yesterday. That lady, I knew she was going to be honest, it's 15,000, so. And what's the point of overcharging me by 25%? Like, does that really make any difference? Just makes me a bit annoyed because I know you've overcharged me. And now I've not gone back to her, I've gone to someone else for my food. Yeah, I'm going to try the red soy. And I got the yellow one because... So the red soy is meant to be sweet. But I like the yellow one because it's got the onions on. This girl's grandfather said hello to me a minute ago. And so did she. Hello. Both said hello, which is really sweet. They're really friendly. Yeah, it's a lot of how you get on with people is about your own attitude. Like that Dutch guy, he's going to have problems all his life. He's going to have a terrible time in Thailand eventually. So that's amazing. Really good. Really good food. Well, I think I prefer the yellow one. This one's a bit sweet. I like the savoury one. The yellow one. Yeah, this is my preference. I'm not keen on the red one. But you should only eat one. Two's a bit too much. So a new girl's son started working in the coffee shop this morning. She's told me the old lady that comes around this neighbourhood is actually the mother-in-law of the mother of the owner of the coffee shop, and she's 100 years old. I knew she was old, but yeah, she's 100 now. So she would have been born around 1925. Jesus Christ, 1925. Oh my god. That is insane. Clean the windows. Mum and son. So son's, this is her first day at work. She used to work at the billiards cafe around the corner. But the owner's closed it. He's going to open a restaurant instead. She's 27. She's got one baby. It's 2 years old. Girl. It looked like it was going to rain. I went for a walk before, but it hasn't rained. What a beautiful evening. Just gonna get some coffee and some noodles. Oh, going the wrong way down the road, never mind. Heading straight into traffic. With a baby. So I picked up a new habit of screaming "Eboy" at the owner or a mum because I just find it so funny. Like a few days ago, and mum was like just there, and she was just there, and she screamed at her mum, "Eboy!" Like she's right there. So now I do it to them all the time because they love to be a little bit loud here. Komnyom. That's quite funny. So the little one here is going to Archimedes school. I wonder if that's might be a private school. His family are quite wealthy. Lady on a bike. There's a few foreigners around tonight. Oh, got a few on the bikes. That was funny last night, that Dutch guy was telling me I was an idiot for staying here. I was like, dude, what are you doing that? This is a great little spot. Nice sunset. It's like a little family here, all the staff play with each other. They all get on, boys and girls. The lads just having a laugh and a joke outside. The chauffeur and the guy that has to sit waving people in, trying to attract business. Right, a couple of noodles and some water, and we are done. So funny, the little one's literally sat in the street chilling out. So, coffee shop, they're just setting up the chairs. I won't film too close because the owner's wearing her pyjamas. But yeah, the young girl that started yesterday, she's there. And the owner's telling her how to set the tables up for the day. But beautiful, 5:40 in the morning. I had eggs off this lady yesterday. I might do that again today. I'll film it because she makes this really healthy omelette. So they're all waiting for a bus here on the side of the highway. That must be this bus. There's no real bus stop. Which one's this? The 109. Yeah, that goes into Hanoi. So yeah, they're probably all going to work in Hanoi. We've got a dog. He's making the burgers for the bean chat. Absolutely splendid morning. The only issue being it's already roasting hot. It's just gone 6 o'clock in the morning and that sun is absolutely burning hot. Burning hot. But those fields are so beautiful. There's dew on the rice this morning. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, so speaking to the Russian guy yesterday, there's a whole series of lakes out that way, which I can see on the map, but morning. But one of them you can swim. He says Vietnamese people in the north aren't friendly. These are just random people waving and smiling at me at 6 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, there's a lake not that far out that way where you can swim 24 hours a day apparently. I love swimming in the lake or the ocean. Used to go swimming in the lakes in Austria when I was younger. It's beautiful. Here we go. And they do that just to warn people they're pulling out. It's just what they do here. You have to get used to it. I'm used to that now. Here we go. She's telling him hello. Beep beep. This lady just said hello to me. Good morning. Ciao sang. Plane just came in. Oh, the person that takes care of the garbage, same person every day, always says hello to me. They're so nice. Oh, it's a lady this morning doing the garbage. Yeah, I think there's a few, probably 2 or 3 or 4 people that collect the garbage and then bring it here. Such a beautiful little community here. It's a microcosm. Of Vietnamese life. These little gardens are so beautiful. This lady's out here. Wow, I've got stiff legs today. I've only been doing little jogs, but every time I do a little jog, the next day I'm stiff as a board. think age is finally starting to catch up with me. There we go, an Air Asia flight coming in. These ladies here in the cemetery. Oh. So the girl that's working at my coffee shop now started yesterday. She used to work here. She used to be a billiards and coffee shop, but they didn't get any customers, so they've changed it to the spa and massage. Things change fast around here. Some things I think have been the same forever, but some things change. Like this shop's been here forever. I came past last night and a little kid was about to run out into the road, so I said, "Where are you going?" He burst out in tears. Got the Indian lady shooting us. Crazy bicycle going here. Crazy dog. All going crazy here over snacks. They tried to rip me. Told me it was 40,000. I know it's 30, but they tried to get the extra 25% out of the foreigner. Hi, you okay? So this is quite funny. I'm in Vietnam, near the airport in Hanoi, and I've been using this bag from England as a Sainsbury shopping bag. I put my electronics, my plugs in it, for my laptop. And I just came into here, and the owner's got the same bag from England, so hers is newer than mine. She went to England to visit her son a few months ago. These bags last a long time. Now, how funny is that? A Sainsbury's bag in Hanoi. Checking out all the booze. UK.
UK.
They drink a lot.
Oh.
What's this one? Macmillan.
Macmillan.
Macallan. Macallan. That
Đây
one.
là cái gì nhỉ?
Oh, that's England. Yeah.
Cái này là
Taylor's. Port. Glenfiddich. Johnny Walker.
cái này là cũng là yêu cây hết.
Oh, that's probably France.
Cái này là cũng yêu
Merlot,
cây.
that's my favourite.
Cũng mua ở đây nè. London.
London.
Có mua ở London.
Oh, you bought that in London? Oh, okay.
London.
So yeah, when she went to London, she bought back a load of booze. Yeah, it's French.
London.
London. Shopping. Got a Hennessy.
London.
This one, oh, I've been buying duty free probably. Yeah, it's all from London. That's so funny. Hi! This is Mum video. And we've got daughter and we've got helper. So they've just had a mega, hang on, typhoon, or what's the other one? Not a typhoon, like a typhoon. Just hit Taiwan and it hit China. And it hit Hong Kong, well I guess that they call that China now. Just found out something interesting this morning. I noticed the planes were taking off another way. I always thought they always took off in the same direction and landed in the same, but they don't. And I checked why, and it's the wind. They want to land into a headwind, apparently, because it slows the plane down, and then they want to take off into the wind, no, with the wind behind them, because that helps the lift. So that's why that's the way it is. So they're going off this way. Normally they always come in this way, so the wind must be going in that direction. So if you ever see planes taking off in a different direction. That's the reason why. Hi, Xin Jiao. That's the reason why. And I've asked the staff at my hotel the easiest way to get to Ha Long Bay from here. There's no Ha Long Bay is one of the biggest tourist attractions in the whole of Vietnam. That's the main airport up here in the north. And there's no way to get from here to Ha Long Bay simply. You'd think there'd be a bus or something from the airport to Ha Long Bay. No, there's nothing. She said you've got to go into Hanoi and pick up a service from Hanoi. Which I don't really want to do. I'm not really that bothered about seeing it anyway, so there's no train like that goes out to the east coast from Hanoi. So yeah, you've got to pick up buses or do limousines or tour buses. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I really could have done with having a regular train service going out to Ha Long, but I think it goes to Hai Phong, which is nearby, but it's not a very regular service. I could rent a motorbike from Moto G and go out there for a few days, but it's a pretty pretty crazy ride for traffic. Hi. Banana, okay. Xin chào. Rain, mua. So this is my production studio. Been here 2 weeks. It's a bit more of an expensive room for Vietnam, but it's a high quality room, so I don't mind paying a bit more. Basic bathroom, but it's fine. Very nice people at this hotel. Very nice. So the cleaners here, yak yak yak, yak yak yak, yak yak yak. How are you? No. Hi. Let's go. Let's go. Go go go. Okay. Hi. Yeah, go on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Xin chào. Xin chào. Hi. Where are you going? I'm going to get a couple of sandwiches. This lady down here who did me 2 omelettes the other day was fantastic. So I'm just going to say to her, do whatever's good. And it'll be good. So here we are. My hotel's just where that truck's turning in. Coffee shop's there. This is the place. This is very good. And 2 sandwiches. Yeah, she's really nice. The food's really good. So. Just coming up to 6 AM. Just noticed that building's beautiful. Certainly down here you wouldn't know it, but it's got a really nice design. The guy over there driving against the traffic looking for plastic bottles. That is mad. On a scooter. got all this traffic coming and he's going the wrong way. Oh, these people are crazy. Yeah, I hope they're not going to build on this. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I don't know how the land works here. Like, in some countries they designate certain land as farmland and housing and factory land. But it looks like, you see this little bit here? It looks like that might have been rice field. And they've expanded out into the rice field. Mind you, those banana trees on the other side of the fence look like they've been there a while. And the other trees. But yeah, I just hope they keep this area for the locals. It's beautiful. It's funny though, yeah, most of the local people who exercise, they like to use this section. I guess it's because there's no traffic. You get quite a few motorbikes. Not right now, but in like half an hour from now, this gets quite busy with motorbikes. Whereas that, because it's a dead end, doesn't. It's only, they only use it as access to this oil depot. So yeah. Right, I've got to get out of here. I've been here 2 weeks and 2 days in this place. Not really doing anything. Too lazy. Oh, nice mountains in the distance. I got takeaway food last night from this guy I hadn't used before, but he didn't understand I wanted takeaway, so the young lad brought it out on a plate, and then I had to explain I wanted to take it back to the room. Oh god, he didn't look very happy. I said, have you got a spoon? He said, no spoon. Okay. I had a fork back in the room, so it was okay. Might have to go and get him back on side. The food was really good actually, but I don't think for some reason he doesn't do much takeaway. There's certain restaurants, they all do takeaway, and then other ones, in fact nearly all of them do takeaway, but I think because his is on the main road, I think he gets a lot of airport customers and they just come in and eat rather than taking food away. But it is quite unusual not to have a takeaway box. Well, he had takeaway boxes, he just kind of made out that wasn't a normal thing to do. That hill looks really nice. So I was at the coffee shop yesterday morning, and this group arrived, and one of them was like a woman in, I always say girl, if someone's in their 20s, it's probably like 25, something like that. And she was with a foreign guy who was young as well. He might have been 30. And there were 2 Thai guys and another younger Thai girl with them. Thai, Vietnamese with them. And the Vietnamese guy sat on this table out of sight of where I was sitting. And then the Vietnamese girl gets up, comes towards the coffee shop, looks at me, and then she's like, no, let's change table, let's sit here. So they came and sat like right in front of where I was sitting. And then she just kept looking at me all the time, and I'm like, you're with your boyfriend. You better focus on what you're doing. But these, I don't know, these women, he looked completely clueless from what I could gather. And it might have been his first time in Vietnam. He might have been just literally picked up from the airport. He didn't know what was going on. That's not a good situation to be in. I always think it's better to come to countries like this on your own, learn the ropes first, and then if you want to get involved with someone, do it once you know how the country works. But when you're being led by someone, let's say, that doesn't tend to work out too well. Yeah, she had a few tattoos, which isn't uncommon here. Most women have got a few tattoos. Yeah. Yeah, she was very interested to know what I was up to, I think. But these women are terrible, man. One guy at a time, girls. One guy at a time. That's like... Yeah, that's the only other foreigner I've seen at that coffee shop. Oh, I bumped into someone that was looking for a coffee shop. I took them to that coffee shop. But generally, it's just Vietnamese people. It's like it's going to rain, but let's keep it nice and cool. Another plane coming in. Yeah, I've got to get out of here soon. Either fly to another country or move somewhere else in Vietnam, but something's telling me to leave the country and have a new experience. Yeah, it's a pretty nice countryside out there. Once you head out that way, traffic's a lot quieter, I imagine. Because it's not like a major trunk road. Yeah, that was really interesting, what I learned yesterday about the way the planes take off. They take off with the wind behind them, and then they land into the wind to slow them down. So most of the time planes come in this way. There's like, I think there's virtually no wind today, so I don't think it makes any difference which way they take off. But I think the normal way is to come in this way and take off that way. And it's only if there's like a proper bit of wind, like there was a bit of wind yesterday because there was a storm, so they were taking off that way with the wind coming in from this way. Yeah, there was a massive storm that hit, so I think it was a cyclone, they said, hit Taiwan, then it hit China, and we got like the edge of it. Wow, that's a massive plane going off there. Huge. Got a FedEx plane there taking off. Yeah, the office for FedEx is just there. The lads and it's mainly men that come from the office to have coffee at my place about midday normally. Cracking view. Just walk along this little path. There we go. Off I go. Up and away. It's funny, Hanoi Airport, I've never seen it before where the tower, the air traffic control tower, is on the other side of the road from the airport. So there we go. FedEx is off. Yeah. Strange. Very peaceful morning. There's a lady here doing her farming. Another lady just there. How about yellow plane again? Yen.